Could your home use some style motivation or an all-around update? Get inspired by one of LA's coolest architects. Tour an $11 million home of the future. Plus, expert tips to really make your home and garden pop. This is ON L.A., sponsored by Mathis Brothers. Hi everyone, I'm Tina Malibu, and whether you live in a house, an apartment, or a dorm room, there's nothing like updating your space. So today we're talking with the experts to inspire us all into nesting mode. First stop, a visit with one of LA's most fascinating architects. To say that architect Harry Gesner is creative is an understatement. Here are just a few of his magnificent designs as seen in the short film, The Vision of Harry Gesner.
The only way I will design is to go to the site and get the inspiration from the wind, the sun, the view, all the things that are associated with that particular environment, and then I design to that.
A perfect example of this is Gesner's famous wave house.
I'm a surfer, so I went out and sat on my surfboard with a grease pencil and designed the whole house from about 100 yards offshore.
Danish architect Jorn Utzon, who would go on to design the Sydney Opera House in Australia, was inspired after seeing images of Gesner's wave house in a magazine.
He called me on the phone during the time that he was designing the Opera House and complimented me. Other architects don't do this to other architects. I mean, they have an ego problem mostly, but he did. And I was quite taken by that.
You may have also seen Gesner's boathouses along the Cahuenga Pass, sitting precariously on the hillsides of Woodrow Wilson and Pacific View Drive.
The man who owned the property bought the property, a whole series of lots, for $500 a lot because they were unbuildable. And I looked at them and I said, sure, no problem. I didn't know what I was going to do yet, but I always took any challenge.
But are you ready for something that will really blow your mind?
But did you ever actually formally study architecture?
No. I audited for 2 sessions and discovered that I didn't like the way they were teaching it. And guess what? It was Frank Lloyd Wright that was teaching at that time.
After seeing a few of his early sketches, the legendary Frank Lloyd Wright personally invited Gesner to live and study under him at his famed home school, Taliesin.
I had high respect for him, and I thought about it, and I respectfully declined because I didn't want to be another little Frank Lloyd Wright.
Gesner opted to learn by doing, and after 10 years of creating homes that became world famous, and many letters from the California Board of Architecture asking him to please take the test.
One day I opened my mail, and here's my architectural license. I'm now a licensed architect. I don't advise that to anybody else, but I mean, that's the way it happened.
I'm guessing this is your book since it says my
My book, that's right.
Gesner's fascinating life is chronicled in the book Houses of the Sundown Sea, where he recalls life as a surfer, a war hero, and his most personal creation, the home he promised to build for the love of his life, actress Nan Martin, on their very first date.
I fell in love with her like nothing had ever happened in my life but that. I drove out to Malibu to this lot, and I said, if you marry me, I'll design a home for you on that lot down there.
So there was the wave house already built, and this house wasn't here yet.
No, nothing was here.
And on the back of this picture, it reads what?
Let's build a sandcastle for Mommy.
Aww.
And that's what we've called this.
Now, even if you don't live in a Harry Gesner designed house, you can still make your home very cool. So throughout the show, we're getting style secrets from our friends at Mathis Brothers, starting with one of the most important rooms in your house. As a home design freak, I feel like I've died and gone to heaven here in Ontario, Carrie. This Mathis Brothers showroom that you have out here is unbelievable.
This whole facility is 500,000 square feet, roughly. Yeah, it's massive.
But let's talk about a couple different things with design. Colors are so important, and you've got such gorgeous colors right now for this season.
Thank you. Yes, color is so much fun to play with furniture because it's a way to not really commit to completely changing the interior of your home, but you can really change the way that it feels. So this spring, we're working with the Pantone color of the year, which is Living Coral.
And changing it up is easy when the price is right.
We get the best deals and we offer you the lowest price we possibly can every single day. If you go anywhere else and you find it priced cheaper, we'll pay you double the difference.
Let's get started with one of the hottest style trends, motion sofas.
It's our biggest category, hands down. We have more motion furniture than any other type of furniture in the store. Sofas come with all kinds of gadgets in them, even ones that you would never expect to have them, have features in them these days. This one is a recliner. It reclines your feet and your head. This one is my favorite. I love this color.
And this one also comes with the USB charger as well, right?
Yes, you don't have to go find an outlet. So you can charge your phone right here. This has a nice wide arm, so you can just leave it here. Floor lamps are huge right now.
Yeah, and you've got all different styles. I mean, whether you love the mid-century modern look or you like something that is truly modern.
So many vintage looks, traditional looks. Yeah, I mean, not everyone has a big flat screen TV, but those who do, you know, you've got the option to move, you know, shelves around in some of the bookcases that we carry, and it just makes everything more versatile and gives you more for your money, really.